Right, it's time for our quad monthly Imperator Rome breakdown video. Hey guys, and welcome back to Is Imperator Rome Good Yet? Now, I haven't actually played since all of the cool updates and DLCs that have come out. Now, I say DLCs, I know they are free and do class as updates, so I don't want to, you know, make it sound like I paid for any of this. Oh, you know, I double checked, and you do actually have to pay for one of the content packs, but I'm pretty sure I got this one for free from Paradox, so thank you very much, Paradox. This is me down here in the bottom left giving you a shout out. Thanks for the torment you've brought upon me. Now, of course, Imperator Rome has had a very rocky start indeed to its launch, and has probably been one of the weakest games to launch in the Paradox lineup for a very long time. It's probably made a lot of us a bit skeptical about how the, you know, newer games are going to be coming out, and most importantly, it learned that, we all learned that we don't like mana. But, alas, I have actually covered the fact that mana is no longer in the game, at least in not the degree it was before, which is a blessing in itself, and I have already covered that in a video. I'm not too sure what I'm going to be covering today, because like I said, I don't know what's actually changed. I've got the new DLCs, and I've got the new patch, and I just want to go in with a fresh mind, someone who doesn't know how the game was before, and see if it plays any better, really. Now, one of the little things I did check out beforehand, through the actual new DLC and the patches, was the fact that there are missions now. One of my biggest gripes with Imperator Rome at the beginning was the fact that you kind of just became just an ever-expanding blob with no real purpose in the world. Yeah, I always felt like the game needed a bit more of a structured path for you to go down, because eventually you'd just be conquering the world with no real problems, really. The only problem being the fact you're incredibly bored and probably alt F4'd as soon as you took over 4 provinces. Oh, now this is different. The religion tab I have not looked into before, but I don't remember it looking like this. Now, I do remember the omens, which I'm pretty sure was the entire scope of the religion tab beforehand, where you'd eat the pig, and then you could press a button that gave you a buff for a little bit. But this right here is something new. Oh, it's nice to see they've actually done quite a bit of changes I'm just accidentally stumbling upon, like when we build settlements now. I'm pretty sure this wasn't like this before, and the fact you can also go ahead and found cities on provinces, was that a thing before? I honestly, I can't remember. I haven't played this game since my last video. But yeah, it's nice to see they're actually putting some work into the game, but you know what, that's enough about, you know, you're complimenting on them doing their job. Let's go ahead and, you know, play Macedon, have a bit of fun, do a little dance, try and conquer this little, pantheon thing down here. Oh my god. Hold on a second. Treasures? I've got a whole bunch of treasures that actually give me a bunch of buffs. Oh, this is pretty cool. You know, unfortunately, it's not like CK2 level of treasures where I can get, you know, Jesus's foreskin and stuff. I'd add that into the game. I know it doesn't fit into the lore, the fact Jesus doesn't exist yet, but I'd like his foreskin, please, Paradox. Right, so I've started the missions, and this kind of seems a bit more like EU4's mission type than simply the focus trees of Hoi 4, which probably is way more fitting for this. And start off, we get some claims on some territories by the looks. How do I even check which territories those are? Wait, no, I completely read this thing wrong. It is kind of like a focus. It's kind of like a mix between EU4's and Hoi 4's by the looks, because I'm pretty sure I click it and then it just has a ticking timer down. Well, it's just like Hoi 4. We're on the front lines! Alright, there's just too many Greeks. The ISAR Productions channel has had enough of Greeks. I gotta say 100% that I'm much preferring these mission trees. They're incredibly fun to do, give you way more of a scope on where you should be doing stuff. And honestly, I've actually played the game for like, you know, 30 minutes now and not gotten bored. So it's definitely helping. It's good to see these children still look horrifying though. And I can also just go ahead and make them my rival, because why wouldn't this, you know, 67-year-old man be really angry at this child? Oh no, I got some disloyal characters, which isn't too good, especially because I'm pretty sure, yeah, this guy's my son. So you know what? He's my primary heir. I'll go ahead and get him a nice wife. Who's the oldest person? There you go. There you go, son. Go on. go have a go on that one. There you go, just to rub it in a bit further. I'll go in and get my other son some hot rods to go have fun with. Have fun with that one, cheeky chappies. How about Thanos? So had a fun little bit of stuff happen right there. I got involved with Thrace, and they called me in a war against these guys, and then they made them my vassal. I have 40 aggressive expansion, and at least I think that's what happened. They also immediately unallied me straight away after, which was great. Thanks, guys. And now I think these guys are indeed gonna rebel, which means, well, my conquest of Greece is probably gonna get a little bit stifled. Oh, shucks. Who could have seen me having to come up here and beat up these tribals? I don't even want you guys. How do I just take your money? Wait a sec. Weren't you still able to take money? Did they remove that? Am I being crazy? Wasn't there a way to take money before? Oh, don't care either way. Get me the hell out of there. Oh, I think they at least fixed it so you don't have to manually click the build road button anymore, and you can just simply take your little snaky army all the way around your country, building little roads, eh? You know what they say? All roads lead to Olo. Oh no! So many damn forts, just all over the place. How much am I paying for that? Oh yeah, just a casual -15 in fort maintenance, you know, as you do. Wait, what happened to Thanos? Am I playing? No, I'm not playing Thanos, which means... Oh, Thanos was a girl! Oh! Damn, I couldn't tell. You all look the goddamn same when you're babies. Okay, one thing I do actually enjoy quite a lot now is the fact you don't have to manually keep spamming your pops to upgrade them or turn them into a different type of pop. It's definitely less poppy. Good news, everyone. Lost the infection trait. Now I just got the pock. Alright, just go ahead and just start slapping my head. Why don't you, God? Go on. Strike me down! Oh, you know, I've also been castrated now. Got the pox. I've got Mentagara, a mysterious disease thought to be spread by kissing in bodily contact. Great, I got the clap! Just kidding, guys. I don't have smallpox. I just have every other debilitating ailment. Well, that took me forever, but we did go ahead and just complete into Greece, and then after we do that, we can conquer... Wait, have we already done that? Yeah, we already conquered this up here, which now means we could do favoritism. Alright, so let's take a little look-see around the world, see how things are going. Rome is, well, they're doing the Roman thing of expanding. Carthage is actually going further into Spain right now. It's pretty cool. Obviously, there's no real movement up here with the tribes, except these guys over here with this man and his wonderful grey hair. That's right. My hair is cum. Down here in the east, though, we've still got the Phrygians. They're getting too big for their boots, and most importantly, they own these little two islands down here, which is going to be a bit of a problem for me to take because they're goddamn huge. And Macedon, not that big anymore. Egypt, well, they're just doing some Egypt things, but it looks like these Phrygians are having a little fun with them. Salute, kids. Have you lost land? I can't actually remember how you start. India. Who cares? Oh, I had to go ahead and put one of my relatives as the governor of this province down here to do my mission, and he's immediately gone to harsh treatment on the province. How could I have seen that coming? He looks like such a sane and wonderful man. Don't worry, people of that province, though. You won't be around for long. Yeah, he's also submissive. Hey. Bit of a kink in you, do you, mate? I just realized in my my little treasures thing, where the hell did I get all of this crap from? Jeez, I'm starting to look like the British Museum down here. Celebrate winning a battle, then just, you know, new pair of trousers. You know, one thing that really annoys me about wars in this game is we're in a time in history where battles can decide a war, simply just one single battle and it's over. Now, I've crushed this army 1,000,001 times. I've beat every single one of these battles down here, as you can see, but the Phrygians, who are, you know, this big powerhouse over here, you know, or nonetheless, well, they won't peace out for these three provinces, because why would they? They're just not going to. It just seems so dumb, in my opinion, that I'm having to bring this entire nation to its knees in the same way crippling my own for these three provinces right here, when I'm pretty sure that would have never happened in history. They would have given up pretty easy. Like, it just makes no sense to me. You can definitely tell that it was a EU4 developer that was the main guy on this for the simple fact that it's just total war. You have to total war someone to simply win a few provinces like that. And it's dumb! I think this was one of the biggest problems I had originally. Sure, it's all fine and dandy when I'm taking out these little boys down here, but when I need to take out some guys over here, or these guys that are under the Egyptians, I need to go all the way there to take them out and beat them. I need to keep fighting their armies until they give up these 2 islands, which I'm pretty sure in reality they wouldn't even know they own, let alone constantly sending like 20k stacks for me to destroy constantly until the AI eventually sees that the arbitrary number has been met and then they will peace out. It's just a bit dumb in my opinion. Just, you know, I wish they'd kind of make the warfare in this a bit more to the era and not so much, you know, what essentially is EU4. And in regards, I don't even think EU4 is fitting to a total war either. You're constantly having to, like, beat the nation into submission and watch them bankrupt their country for, like, 3 provinces in EU4. And it's the same here. You know, anyway, I'm feeling a bit frisky, so we got a 53-year-old man right here, and I'm going to go ahead and adopt him. Oh, well, my leader went ahead and he died. I don't know if it was, you know, the various ailments I had, the fact I had no balls. How did I have a child if I had no balls? Interesting. Oh, do you look at that? Who's turned up on my shores, eh? It's the Romans. Gonna be real with you, Mr. Rome. Had a bit of a sour experience recently, and I'm totally up for you just killing me, honestly. You know, one thing I just realized about my leader, if I went ahead and got an undercut, I could be making some pretty sick money on TikTok right now. It's gonna be real fun. How rude. Okay, now because I'm at war with the Egyptians, I lost out on my camels. I'm gonna have to get them from someone else now. Oh, some good news on my total war. I can go ahead. Get some elephants going. So, the war with Egypt's going good. They've just shot a massive army outside that's dying of attrition on their boats. And I still can't peace out with them. Just having to sit here and wait, really. Oh, there you go. After like 30,000 people died on that boat, I think we got ourselves a winner, and they'll give me these 2 islands. How fun! Don't worry though, guys. Still gotta go back to war with these guys again, just for some more islands. Also, Rome hasn't got to war with Carthage by the looks. I thought, is that not scripted? Is there no events in this game? Because I got one to, Seleucid Revolt. Because I'm pretty sure when I started the game, I got an event to go to war with these guys, which we won, but I haven't seen them go to war with Carthage yet, and Carthage is just having a whale of a time in Iberia, apparently. Oh no, my favorite grey-haired man. He's slithering down into through Europe right now. He's coming for you, Rome. You best watch out. So something cool that I figured out is that you can actually switch out what's actually in these temples. So if we got anything fun that we want to put in here, like Persian spoils or the Battle of Issus, no? What about the Larnax of Philip II? And I'm pretty sure we can actually upgrade this as well if we go ahead and make the province better. So I'm propping down a city on here right now. I don't know if that's going to help. I'm not really an Imperator Rome type of expert. Oh, yeah, I understand why they were all wearing skirts back then, because you'd be burning through those trousers pretty quickly. Don't worry, everyone, I had a miraculous recovery immediately after, and I no longer have dysentery. I don't know why it's miraculous that I stopped shitting myself, but you know what? We're going for it. Can't wait for that to be on the history books. And on the 5th day after his dysentery, our glorious leader, Basilius, he stopped shitting himself. Good old Antipatros, you know. The Antipatrid Antipatros II. I honestly hope that entire history book and the entire history book on my family is all about the times we all had diarrhea. There you go, because I've gone ahead and upgraded this to a city, I'm assuming, built a bunch of stuff in it. I can now go ahead and dump another fun thing in here, and you know what? Yeah, great. The Larnax of Philip II. Have fun with my dusty remains of whoever the hell this is. Oh, I know who Philip II is. Yeah, now he's just such a great guy. Unfortunately, he's now just hanging out in my temple next to me, shitting myself on the floor. There you go. We'll go ahead and just make this official. We'll call you Philip II, the second of poop pants. Perfect. There you go. Look at that. it's not even written right. But Philip the second of poop pants. Right, you know what? I'm bored. I'm just gonna say I'm done with Imperator Rome. We gave it another look. I can happily say the game is definitely improving. Nonetheless, even with the new mission trees and stuff like that, I did go ahead and find myself just getting a little bored. The new content's fun, I guess. I like the way the game's going. Unfortunately, though, it's still kind of got the same problems where the gameplay just, I don't know what it is. I'm just not a big fan. But anyway, I've kind of said my thoughts throughout the video on what I think about this, and I gotta say, it's getting better. It's not good yet, in my opinion, but I assume some people do enjoy the game, and more power to you, my friends. It's just not really for me. I'm not a big history guy in this era. It's not really my type of deal, my cup of tea, really. I'm not that into this whole period of history, unfortunately, so I can't really get into it that much either. Yeah, if you enjoyed the video, make sure to leave a like, hit the subscribe button down below, and I want to hear your comments as well, and let me know what you think of Imperator after the few updates it has received and the couple DLC and DLC packs. Be very interested to see what you guys currently think. I've said my thoughts, obviously, so I'll leave you off until next time, guys, where we'll be back in 6 months to a year to see what this game is like then. Probably not very good.